Well, it's just great. All right. I always like to prefix playing decks like this with, sometimes on this stream, we're taking kind of untuned ideas that we think could be competitive and trying to optimize them. Other times, like this one, we're taking a deck where this is almost certainly just worse than playing Temur Reclamation with Expansion Explosion. So we're not playing this deck because we think it could possibly be better. I'm pretty confident it's not better. We are playing this deck, however, because Thousand Year Storm is kind of sweet, and we're hoping to style on some people by generating a large storm count and then drawing a bunch of cards and doing sweet things. Hey, Branston, thanks for the brand new tier 1 sub. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. But I have to wait for Discord to notice, right? Yeah, you just subbed this afternoon, Ace Crush. So it can take up to an hour. It can take up to an hour for it to lock in. Subbed because you're playing a deck with Storm in the title. Well, thanks for the support. Oh, we do have a Tempo Storm icon too. I forgot we added one of those to the emote lineup. This seems fine. This hand has all of our colors with 4 lands, and these cards could be anything. Nobody knows. Why no Manamorphose? Asking the real questions. That card is so unbelievably offensive. These cantrips could be anything, even playable cards. Yep. So, like, people notice, you probably noticed I jumped into a constructed event. I forgot to post the Angels deck in the Stream Decks on Discord. You can find that on the Stream Decker page, Myth. In my experience playing, hey, the man, the myth, the legend, half a year of Hoaglandia, looking forward to broaching the full 1 year. Thanks for the half a year, Day 9. If you are familiar with Magic content, you're probably no stranger to Day 9. He did an excellent job hosting the Mythic Invitational and does a number of fantastic Magic streams every week. I think, so as much as I want Thousand Year Storm at some point, I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to get shocked so we don't die before we get there. And I think I want to just play this untapped land here since I drew it. I probably want to shock proactively here to make sure Elephant doesn't mess me up. I need a name, seriously. Well, it looks like you found one. Thanks for the 2 months. Welcome back there. Thanks for keeping me around. Yeah, Blink is 2/2 removal. Technically 3/3 removal now. Lava Coil is an excellent rip. Maybe we're gonna run hot enough to win some matches with this today. All right, we're keeping the board clear. There's a scary elephant. The elephant in the room, if you would. That is kill target 2/2 vampire, draw card. Kill target 2/2 vampire, draw card. Sign me up. And then next turn we get to Chemister's Insight plus Anticipate. Kick it. Bye, Felicia. Yikes. Alright, well. My we might live long enough to do something might not actually come to fruition here. So I'm taking a lot. 12 down to 4. They're going to have 3 lethal attackers next turn. Well, 2 lethals plus a token. Wow. Way to take my search for Azcanta away. Rude. Rude. Our 1,000-year storm deck is too slow to beat mono white. Yeah, probably. All right. I'm anticipating something good off the top here. JK, LOL. We don't have fogs, right? I'm pretty sure we're on the no fog plan. Excuse me. Yeah, there's no copies of fog. Jake, LOL, thanks for the Prime support. Welcome, welcome. JK, LOL. I got you. Okay, I understand now. I understand now. JK, LOL. Ah, Twitch usernames are great. Alright. I put in more things to help us not die here. What's with the beard? What's going on, Chris? I had some pink from getting it dyed, and I didn't want to like shave the pink off, so I've just like been letting it grow. Maybe we'll see how big it can get. I've never really grown my beard out before. I tabbed out of my VM to let JK LOL know they're my hero. Thanks for the 35 months, Chris. Hope things are treating you well on the left coast. Alright, so I'm probably supposed to trim some of the card selection here. Mission briefing's probably unnecessary. Shave it when you win it open. That would become awkward. No, I was actually going to shave last night, and Christy said she liked the big beard, so I was like, alright, that's fine, we'll leave it. Yeah, exactly, Chris, right? Like, I don't have strong feelings either way, so if she has strong feelings, she's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Alright, trim around the edges. Well, welcome, Rep Crib League. All right. I mean, I have 2 mystery cards and a removal spell, so we just start with this tapped. Christy and I have known each other for a long time, so we've been married for almost 6 years now, but we've known each other for a little over a decade. We met when I was 16. Thousand-year storm won't time us out anymore. I don't know. We're gonna find out together. Alright. Our opponents missed their second land drop. If there was ever a game for us to be able to combo, this is it. Looking for like Thousand Year Storm and the Fiery Cannonade probably. War of the Spark spoils / leaks are up to 241 out of 264, so it's almost all there. Is that accurate? Can someone else confirm that we're at 241 out of 264? Can I get a second opinion? Yeah, link would be great. I'm gonna lead on this because it gives me the most looks to find the sweeper. Scryfall's always a little slow. I think I'm gonna Lava Coil this because it hits for 2 every turn. Yeah, I don't think they post the leaks. And all the leaks have been real so far, so. Alright, I'm gonna break my rule. People, let's agree to disagree. Dang it, Waterfalls. If you'd like to submit specific decks with new cards in them, I'll start taking those from subs. So, as always, use the forum on my website. Post them to a website like Goldfish to link to. But general submissions with War of the Spark cards for Standard are open. So, as always, if you're not familiar, you can find out the details on a submitted deck there. I'm gonna shock this in. Can, like, kick, blink, or cast Chemister's Insight. I did see the Green Sun Zenithess card. Marshall. Don't blink, you'll miss it, opponent. $1,000 Year Storm, please. Yikes. Dig. Alright, so we're going to take 4-ish from Marshall hitting us with these this turn. I'm going to Chemisters, ditch a Steam Bench, draw 2. Huge tracts of land. Alright. Do you have a 1-drop as well? Who's excited to put 1,000 Year Storm into play and get a Conclave Tribunal? I know I am. The fact that this only counts instants and sorceries cast before in the turn 2 is such a huge letdown. Demystify. Yikes! Remember that time the aggro deck missed its second land drop for 4 turns and then still handily destroyed us? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Alright, Fiery Cannonade, please. Fiery Cannonade, please. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. How are we doing, folks? Welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. Thanks for dropping by here today. My name's Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer here on Twitch. I'm here playing Magic 30, 40, sometimes even 50 hours a week. We're going to do a lot of 50-hour weeks once war drops. Super excited to get to play with that set. As always, I'd like to give a shout out to all my wonderful subs. I wouldn't be here day in and day out without their support, so thanks to all of them for keeping me employed as always. I'd also like to plug a couple of my sponsors here really quick. CoolStuffInc.com buy and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, Warhammer, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com will love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. You can upload your own custom artwork or choose from the wide range of custom artwork that they already have on their website. Cardsphere.com will love to help you turn your cards into other cards directed to other players. There's no haggling, and they just take a 1% fee off the top. And of course, I'd like to welcome everyone out there to Hoaglandia. No, there's a lot of great people making a lot of great stuff on Twitch right now, and I appreciate you choosing to spend part of your Wednesday here with us. Remember, if you are new and enjoying the content, you like the way I describe my plays, or the variety of decks that we play, make sure to hit that follow button. Following the stream doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. Alright, this hand is mono-tapped lands, but it's like pretty reasonable otherwise. We have an ugly Electrodominance, but the rest is fine. Is there any deck builder that currently has war cards in it? I believe MTG Goldfish has war cards in it. That is my preferred and recommended deck editor. If you are submitting links. Look at that. Rewarded for playing Sulfur Falls as opposed to Rootbound Crag on one. Persistent Petitioners. What do your hands look like that you're playing Persistent Petitioners and you mulligan a bunch? Like what were in the hands that you were mulliganing? Did Marty make me play this pile? This was not a Martin invention. Diamond Mare. One blue source, please. Ding. So, I talked about this a little at the start of the deck when we were playing Ace Crusher. This deck is almost certainly just worse than the established tiered Temur Reclamation deck. So there is a established basically tier 1 deck that plays Expansion Explosion with Wilderness Reclamation. It's very, very good. The point of this deck is specifically to try and leverage Thousand Year Storm for meme potential. Look at that. They helped us flip our search for Azcanta. All right. We finally found the battle of wits with which Thousand Year Storm can keep up. It involves Millstone and Persistent Petitioners. Is this ranked? This is not. I joined an event because the events tend to be a little bit softer than ranked. Especially at Mythic level where we are. Figuring out all of our options here, okay? I actually want to draw some lands here, so that way I can, like, growth spiral a bunch of lands into play. The fact that the copies aren't foil is a huge letdown, I agree. This is lethal, right? This is lethal. I do this for 4 and they die. Or I could try and find a copy of Shock. Let's try and find a copy of Shock. Oh, you know what? I should find lands here, because Growth Spiral technically ramps me at this point, right? I think we're doing it. I'm not 100% sure what it is just yet, but we're definitely... It is definitely occurring on your screen. I think I want to opt in response here, so that way I can find some more lands to put into play with these growth spirals. Careful not. All right, we're through the entire deck. Am I gonna deck out? I might be in danger of decking out. This is the single game I was hoping to get out of the matches. All right, we got it. Come back. Mobile win. All right, what happens when I use the Resolve All button? We did it! Hooray! Shock, not shtick. We did the shick stock. We did the stock stick, stick stock. This is the best kind of murder. Who needs grape? Build your own grape shot, you know? They did concede. They didn't give us the satisfaction. They were like, nope, I'm taking my ball and I'm going home. Cast Tendrils of Agony. Man, we've already got one Ralzera combo deck in the queue. I'm sure there's about to be more. Neck Bearded Drago, thanks for the 8 months. I appreciate the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. It was, I mean, it didn't gain us life, right? Like, see, it's like 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. I think I board in the extra Lava Coil because I want to kill their Persistent Petitioners. I don't know, the rest is fine. Can we get a hats off to our opponent for letting us actually draw the cards? I appreciate them. Without their service, we never would have been able to Growth Spiral and play that many lands. This hand's great, right? It's got Growth Spiral into Wilderness Reclamation. No worries, Captain Mumu. I appreciate the months when you do send it. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. All right, so we're all ready to get dressed up. Hopefully we find somewhere to go. Hopefully we can find somewhere to go. Okay, all right. Azcanta's somewhere pretty. We might actually just get to like Wilderness Rec plus Electrodominance kill them. We're gonna have 15 mana next turn. I could, like, float mana and dominance the other one of these into play, but I think the way this game is going, I might want to Electrodominance for lethal. So I'm just gonna hang tight for the time being. I didn't play with the sleeves yet. What perfect sleeves for Thousand Year Storm. God bless you, opponent. Nah, I think I want to just, like, save this to kill them. Seems fine. Honestly, all the different guild sleeves are pretty sweet in different ways. I like a lot of what they have going on. The Izzet are probably up there for my favorites to mouse over. I like the Orzhov too, though. The Orzhovs are like a shiny coin, which is great. My voice has been given back. Time me out. God bless. God bless us, everyone. The Simic mouse over is also good. You're right. Oh, they didn't want to play with us. Rats. Rats. They're like, I've sat through this crap once. I'm not doing it again. All right. All right. We're on the scoreboard. We're on the scoreboard. We have bested mono blue persistent petitioners to advance to 1-1. The hardest part of this deck is finding an opponent who won't concede, right? You're like, well, you lose a lot, and when you're finally winning, people often concede. It's just like, darn it. And away we go. Opponent got super serious Golgari sleeves over there. Neither of those are the copy of Growth Spiral I wanted for Christmas. We won against a mono blue deck. We did technically beat a mono blue deck, you're right. I'm gonna discard this land. Yeah, we get to put Thousand Year Storm into play next turn. Because I get to play Reclamation. And then I get to float, untap, float. Today I hit Mythic for the first time with Temur Rec and Best of One, feeling both ashamed and proud. Don't feel bad. Don't let other people harsh your fun. If you enjoy Reclamation, that's the most important thing. It's not your job as a player to balance the card game that we're playing. So if other people want to make you feel bad for enjoying a deck, screw those people. Just play the deck you like. They are, in fact, a Golgari deck that kept an awkward mana hand. Hoping to draw a card that draws cards here. My friend started playing Arena, and I pointed him to your website for a deck, and the first one they built was Sultai Nexus, and I have stopped direct challenging them. I was just about to say Chemister's Insight is what I want for Christmas. Dear opponent, please don't concede. Don't concede. Don't do it. Have a heart. I want to do this before the next trigger goes off, because if I hit Growth Spiral, I can put more lands into play to float mana off of. Yikes. Well, the good news is if we hit Growth Spiral, we're going to get to ramp up a lot. I think this is lethal. I have a shock in the bin. The fact that this adds mana is so gross. I think this was a turn 6 kill because we were on the play. I was going to see how many lands I can get in play. You guys can get every land into play on turn 6. Stop playing with... Listen, my opponent can concede at any point. I'll play with my food if I want to play with my food. Don't tell me how to live my life. If I deck myself, is it asserting dominance? It's the alpha move. We just need the new Jace, yep. There are lands left in my deck. There are a couple of lands left in my deck. All right, let's go get those. I do need to be careful because we might run out of cards. Do I have enough mana to actually kill them? I haven't counted. Fine. Fine, I'll kill them. Magic's great. I love Magic. Oh no, Scooter. I couldn't. They conceded. I totally would have shocked myself to death for 50 bucks. Totally would have done it. I've done far worse for far less, okay? All right, what are we doing? That was exquisite. Really, we could stop playing the deck happy, right? Like we did our thing twice. Like 2 is like solidly exceeds expectations on the report card for this one. What do I wanna cut here? I agree. The copied spells not being foil is a huge letdown. It's like the tokens not being foil when your foil card makes a token. It's like, this was supposed to be beautiful. If you leave, I have to go to work. I need 2 trims here. Thousand-year storm seems bad here. The opponent was playing Golgari, it looked like, or Sultai, but they kept a hand without any green sources. Alright, this hand's great. Duress me, daddy. Pelt collector. All right, so they are more aggressive than we were led to believe. All right, definitely wish I hadn't boarded down on shocks. I did go up on lava coils though. King J, thank you for the brand new tier 1 sub. I really appreciate that. Welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. So next turn's gonna be Reclamation into Kick Blink of an Eye, I think. And I'm gonna go ahead and blink at my end of turn here because they're probably a Ghalta deck. So I think I'd like to prevent them from Ghaltaing me next turn. That's incredibly rude. I'm sorry, what is the name of this stream right now? Temur Storm, Matthew. Temur Storm. Don't you double check. Don't you touch that dial. We're Team Temur Storm. It's an esports organization. Come on now. Get with the program. I believe we have died. Assert Electrodominance. Oh, did I just click through putting that into play? Definitely did. Alright, I need some shocks in my life. guess this interacts with them, technically. Alright, let's do it. I don't think I want Cannonade. Maybe they have enough. Yeah, maybe because they have, like, the 3-1 and stuff, too. Yeah, maybe Cannonade is worth bringing in. Oh, Hinterland Harbor. Maybe someday you won't be a huge disappointment. Maybe someday. This is what happens when you play with your food, it fights back. If you Cannonade post 1000-Year Storm, you could probably kill Galta. No, there's no Hinterland Harbor or Dragon Skull Summit foils. It's incredibly disappointing. I think I'm in for that. I think I'm just like Lava Coil this to keep the pressure off, and then we can Chemister's Insight next turn. Yeah, people who play Temur Reclamation with Niv-Mizzet and Fiery and Expansion Explosion, they're just not big brain enough to play 1000-Year Storm. Real winners play 1000-Year Storm. So I could shock here to keep this Crawl off my back, but I think I just want to be resource efficient and play this. So, I put a stop here, so this way I can shock this. Because with them discarding a card from my hand, the Search Guarantees gets to flip now. I think I want to leave that on top. I think I'm just going to pick this Planecrafter back up. Let's go to the ocean and drink the water. That sounds like a bad plan. 0 out of 10, would not recommend. Thanks for the 5 months, homemade meat. It. Send it back from whence it came. Dig for a Lava Coil or something here. Electrodominance, you say. Next turn, we hit the pivotal 8th land, which allows us to activate Azcanta and still cast a 4-mana thing, which is a big deal. And plenty of bad cards to discard. We need more things and stuff. Oh, do they have a find? We're doing okay at the moment. Like I said, we're hitting this pivotal turn where like we get to do this plus a 4-mana thing. Which is like a good scene for us. I think there's a good chance we get Assassin's Trophy here, but like if they had Trophy, they might have just killed this Azcanta. Really? They're saving it for the Reclamation? I think that's a misprioritization, but, you know, more power to them. If they have that Hasty Boy, we're almost dead. There's the 4-mana Haste Dork. Yeah, do kind of wish we had Fiery Cannonade in our deck at the moment, so... that pause with the opponent going through all 5 stages of grief. Ooh, candy. More candy. Alright, so let's Electrodominance this for 2. And then Lava Coil, the Kroll Harpooner. I guess this is loose because I'm dead to the Haste Stork. Lava Coil is a great instant. You're not wrong. Hold on to this for the time being, so if I draw 1,000-Year Storm, it could be useful. Have like a free day or something. I will not be able to, unfortunately, Blade. I'm not planning to play any standard next week before... I'm not planning to play any standard next week after, before War of the Spark releases, so... I'm gonna grab this for later. I think I'm full up for this week. How is this deck doing? I think we're about to be 2-1 somehow. I think there's a chance we're about to be 2-1. So Modern all next week or just taking a break in general? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm planning to do all Modern. And then Thursday is the set release. So I'm planning to do 6 hours of Modern and Legacy on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. And then I'm planning to do... Oh, that's rude. And then I'm planning to do 10 hours of Standard, 9 to 10 hours of Standard on the other days. Alright, well, let's start with activating this, I guess. None of those are 1,000-Year Storm. If I cast this, I can still cast 1,000-Year Storm this turn, so let's start there. Hey, Snuggle Bear. Thanks for the 3 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. Is it too late to use my 3rd month for anything? No, never too late. Feel free to take a peek at the queue, or feel free to save it and apply it once we have decks for the new set in there. Well, we're gonna get back to this copy of 1,000-Year Storm here soon. There's four cards we don't know. Hey, Genesis, thank you for the 7 months. Welcome, welcome, welcome back. Dark Brotherhood of Steel, thank you for the Prime. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for keeping me around. Alright, they are about to be very, very dead. It's sad that I don't need the Electrodominance to kill them. It's a little sad. A little bit sad. We're gonna pretend we do. We don't. Alright. Well, we're now 2-1. That is solidly above expectations. Let's try one. Let's see if we can do it one more time before we just get run down once more. If we can dodge another aggro deck, we can dodge a ball. This is probably going to be my last match of the day. Thanks, everyone, for hanging out. Hope you had a fantastic Wednesday. Remember, I'll be back tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Can we get a 3-2? I'd be happy with a 2. I'm ecstatic to go 2-2, okay? That's all I'm saying. At this point, you have to play till you lose. All right, deal. We'll play till we lose. So, like, do I jam the Reclamation and then Insight here? This gives them 2 more tokens. I think that's fine. Celeris, keep up the great stream. I appreciate the content you create. I appreciate the support. Thanks for the 2/3 of a year. Welcome back. Played till I lose would mean I didn't play very much. Love tap. Baby love tap, 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 baby love tap. That's where it's at. Yeah, opponent missed 2 points of damage there. Goodbye, Felicia. Alright, well. We don't currently have a lot going on, but neither do they. So, and like, if we find a storm, we get moving and get grooving. What? I said what? That was rude. I don't know if it was good, but it was definitely rude. The jury is still out on if it was good, but it was certainly rude. Pain is weakness leaving the body. This deck looks like a brew straight out of Arena Boys. Thanks for the content. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Thanks for the 2-month resub. Welcome back. Whee! And this is the big part that makes this deck so much worse than the Temur expansion explosion deck is like we can't just draw expansion explosion and suddenly win the game, right? Like we need to draw 1,000-Year Storm and then cantrips to like gas up on 1,000-Year Storm. You have copious amounts of mana. You are not wrong. I guess Electrodominance is lethal at this point, just as a fireball. Shock's a lot like it's like fireball adjacent, right? It's like little tinder ball. Sacrifices must be made. Are there any creatures in graveyards? There's a Land War Elves. This Eldest Reborn is like discard an island, get back Land War Elves. Lol. I'm gonna hold on to these shocks for now, because if I draw 1,000-Year Storm, I want to kick it up. Yikes! Who put a good card in their deck, chat? Show me Thousand Year Storm. Yikes! So, I had to shock Vraska to not die to her ultimate, but then we just died to the 7 power they have in play. I don't really know what they're doing. You didn't want to play this in ranked? No. I'm not, like, super caring about my rank this season, but I also feel like playing this deck against, like, the stocked piles of tier decks we play in rank would have been a slaughter. Is not the green source I wanted for Christmas. I'm going to shock this in because I want to opt to dig for a green source we can growth spiral into. Hafrican, thank you for the Twitch Prime support. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for shipping your Bezo bucks this way this month. Keeping me employed. Perfect. Love it. Look at that. We hit the green source. We hit the 4th mana source. We get to spiral into Wilderness. We don't really have anywhere to go yet, but at least we're dressed up while we head there. Yeah, this deck is declining to play Expansion Explosion for the sake of being a slave to its theme. Occasionally I accept decks that are more cute than good. And by occasionally, I mean often I accept decks that are more cute than good. Maybe I should have killed the Land War Elves. I mean, to be fair, when we have Storm going, like, it's pretty easy to find one of your few win conditions. Alright, they're about to miss a land drop. Or, no, they're not, right? Because they... Hate mana on turn 3 in Standard and people think Tron is a problem. That's such a fun way to look at it. Actually more mana than Tron. It's amusing. Something that I'm going to post on Twitter and the subs Discord later too, but I just want to say it so in case people don't check those places. I am accepting donation deck lists for War of the Spark cards now, because almost the entire set is spoiled. I think there's like 20 cards waiting that haven't been leaked or officially spoiled, so get your deck submissions in. If you're not familiar with the details, if you're new around here, details on how to submit your deck to be played can be found on my website here. Alright, and then next turn we're hoping for Chemister's Insight, or Opt, or Anticipate, ways to actually start drawing. And again, like, just to think about this deck versus the good deck, Like, imagine if this 1,000-Year Storm had been an expansion explosion, right? We would have drawn 10 cards this turn. All right. See if we can do it the hard way. Looking for this into another cantrip here. I think we're doing it. Oh my god, we're doing it. Okay, all right. So you're saying there's a chance, huh? Take a chance on me. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I'm actually about to say I'm looking for a growth spiral here so that we can drop some more lands into play. Hopefully they are not going to get another turn here. I believe this means deterministically they're dead. All right, and then growth spiral actually makes us more mana than it costs. It's like, growth spiral's like the Manamorphose of this deck. It like costs 2 and makes infinite mana. Alright, I promise to play this deck until we lose, so I'm gonna stop playing with my food and actually kill them here. Alright, I was kidding. When I said I was done playing with my food, I was lying, okay? When I said I was done playing with my food, I was lying. Man, I really wish I could cast this, but I'm pretty sure it decks me if I cast it, so... Pretty sure it decks me if I cast it. That's the worst part about winning the game, is that you have to stop drawing cards. That's the worst part, really. Gosh, new Jace is gonna be excellent just for that, right? You're like, all right, I can go out of the world the way I love. I can draw as many cards as possible and win because of it. This is excellent. This has easily been the most successful Storm deck we've ever played on stream. Like, we've had 1,000-Year Storm submitted a few times on stream, and like, every time it's been really terrible. This one's been like borderline playable. Had a good run. Yeah, growth spiral is properly silly. I think this is our first time playing it with growth spiral, actually. So I guess that makes sense. Growth spiral is silly. It's our first time playing with it. Oh, you know what? That was a mistake. I should have held the blink of an eye to protect my Wilderness Reclamation from something. Blink your own wreck back is a dirty line. Nah, I kind of want them to just, like, spend their mana, right? Like, if their turn is recasting this, that's kind of a win for me. they don't have enchantment removal, we're going to be cooking with gas next turn. And even if they have enchantment removal, we're kind of in a good spot. Crap, if they don't have enchantment removal, I'm going to have to play another match, aren't I? Dang it, Bobby. We are cursed by our own greatness! Just deck yourself. Oh. You'll never know the trouble I've seen. Growth Spiral sounds excellent. And Growth Spiraling now before the Wilderness trigger sounds like a perfect idea. All right, so I've got 3 lands, so this nets me mana again. The good news is, from playing this, it seems like they did actually fix the 1000-Year Storm interface. Yeah, Growth Spiral is literally just Manamorphose in this deck. It's really silly. And then this is lethal, right? So I've got 5, I got 6, 7, 12. When your hand needs a search function, right? Seems lethal. Ah! Ah! All right. I'll give you. We're getting another one. Maybe we will get the 3-2. Maybe we will get the 3-2. We're 3-1. 3-1. Please, opponent, cast. Please cast a Jackal Pup on turn 1. Please cast a Jackal Pup on turn 1, opponent. Oh no, what if they're Esper? How do we beat Mortify? Can we beat Mortify? What if they never draw white mana? That's how we beat Mortify, right? The best way to beat white mana is them beat Mortify is them never draw white mana. Put your fingers in your ears and pretend it doesn't exist. This is bad for my sense. Catch you later, Betty. I've been here long enough to know we don't beat things. That's incredibly rude. I was gonna mission briefing this opt. So, I think the line here is actually shock the Kaya, upkeep mission briefing to fix my draw, then shock the Kaya again. I think I actually want to keep both of these. Stay in the ugly corner, Hinterland Harbor. My water bottle just attacked me. I don't know what the physics of what just happened are, but my water bottle just splashed into my eye. This is what I get for forsaking my straw water bottle. I need to find my Incontigo water bottle. I think it's in my car. I think I brought it to the gym. It wasn't left it in the car. Science says your water bottle's possessed. Yep. It's weird to see a mod without a sub. Had to fix that. Yep. You know, I was actually thinking about that, Marty. It's funny, I was talking to Chris the other day. Since chat is sub only now, because we give mod swords to people at 12 months, it kind of lets people have a way to still chat, even if they can't afford to sub anymore past 12 months. Like, they've been here, they've paid their dues, they probably know the rules. Nice after side to the fact that we mod people at 12 months. You know, I'm gonna opt here and try and find that reclamation. I'm actually gonna keep the backup storm. Yeah, and I mean, like, you know, if someone, like, subbing is, like, 60 bucks, right? Or, like, I get 70% of that, like, someone contributing, like, $45 to my income is, like, way more than I'll ever get in ad money from that person. I appreciate them. They can stick around. Marty doling out the sub gifties. Thousand Year Storm is the most important thing to have resolved, so I think I'm gonna hang tight. Irma Bra, thank you for the 3-month resub. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Scooter, giving out the gift of speech to 10 new folks. Did you just say I could buy your friendship for $45? To be fair, my subs are often friends with me on Pokemon Go. Although I'm a bad friend and can't send gifts back to everyone because there are not a lot of stops in my area. It's sad that I don't have enough mana to play this other reclamation this turn. Alright. I mean, Electrodominance is sweet here. It lets me end step 1000 Year Storm and then untap. You should pop on into the subs Discord. I'll post my Pokemon Go info in the other video games channel in there again. So I need one more land to get this down. I guess I could do this. I guess I could do this. And, like, if this resolves, like, Electrodominance, kill this and do this into play. Angry Dragon, thanks for the brand new Prime support. Welcome, welcome, welcome. The 25th. Thursday the 25th is the release date. We could get Mortified here. We've not cast that card yet. Yeah, and unfortunately now they're gonna get Search for Azcanta going, which is pretty rough. I'm not sure that we're gonna be able to win from here. Post board, we're gonna have a bunch of Niv-Mizzets, which will help, but I think we're about SOL at this point for our game 1 plan. Sorry, out of luck, SOL. Sorry, out of luck. Are we in garbage time? I don't know. Like, they don't have that many counterspells in the main. So, like, I think I'm gonna wait, like, one more turn cycle here. Like, I'm gonna Chemister's Insight and then, like, drop the 1,000-Year Storm, and then we'll see where we go from there. Although, I guess they're Thought Erasing one of them, so yeah, we're probably into garbage time at this point. I'm gonna take one more turn, though. Can't hurt. They took an Electrodominance. I guess that kills Teferi. Sure.
Hold that thought.
They're activating Azcanta now, because Teferi's going to untap it and let them activate it again. Yeah, the good Reclamation deck is good against Esper. This build, probably not so much, because we're a lot more dependent on having our enchantments stick around. Like, without 4 Expansion Explosion, this matchup's much harder for us than, like, the traditional, like, traditional Temur Rec became popular because it has a good Esper matchup in part. I mean, there's a storm a-brewing. Yeah, we also don't have main deck Niv. Is Temur Rec on the website? It is not a deck that's on my website. If you look on, like, MTG Goldfish or another place that posts top deck lists, you can find it there. Temur Rec's not a deck that I really enjoy playing, so you're not going to find it up there. The Murpher Show, thanks for the 10 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Thanks for keeping me around. They're probably looking for Teferi or Mortify here. Sure. Really looking to draw an Opt or an Anticipate next turn, so that way we can cast a spell before we Chemister's Insight to get the Chemister's Insight doubled up. Yes, 1,000-Year Storm only counts my spells. It's only instants and sorceries. It doesn't count enchantments too. So like if I were to cast this doesn't add to the storm count, which is sad. Playing Niv plus Sarkhan decks lately. Not this. We played Blue-Red Jaya, but that one wasn't very good. What's a good replacement for Surgical and Modern? Playing a different deck usually. Tormod's Crypt, Nile's Spellbomb, but those cards are different in a lot of ways. That's a Negate. Yeah, I guess Extirpate, if your deck can make black mana, Extirpate is kind of okay. To push up my glasses and say actually for a minute here, Extirpate and Surgical are technically different within the confines of the rules. Wow, that's brutal. Come on, deck. Come on, deck. We just like, we're finally like get going. It was just like, man, what if we just like find some cantrips and stuff? If we would have like found an Opt or another Anticipate there, or God forbid a Chemister's Insight, we'd have been kicked it into gear. How many lands do I have? Yes. You're one card late, Insight. Good golly. Good lord. John Avon better watch out, chat, because I'm practicing drawing lands over here. There's only 17 cards left in my deck. Can we actually deal lethal anymore at this point? I'm through my mission briefing and both Electrodominance. I don't think we can actually win the game anymore. I think we're actually out of win conditions. This is our last 1,000-year storm, too. Well, like, I have a shock, but it doesn't do anything, right? Like, I don't have a 1,000-year storm left in my deck. And, like, again, if we just, like, had expansion explosions, we'd have killed them. I guess we can board into a good deck and probably win this. 4 Niv and some treasure maps and a bunch of negates. Cut these lava coils, cut these blinks. Cut these shocks. Well, so, like, cutting the 1,000-year storms because they're bringing in Mortify, like, I don't know that that's a good plan. Because, like, I'm leaving Mortify targets in my deck, right? So, like, I'm not, like, cutting, you want to overload that card, not try and, like, put a middling number in against it, right? Maybe it's just the trim still. Like, I kind of want copies of Shock because of the before-mentioned, Mortify. Alright, let's try this. That's another question too, right? Like, if we wanna beat up Esper by playing Niv-Mizzet, we'd be playing a different deck, right? Alright, let's do it. 7 foil cards. Perfects. Let's go. Like, getting Azcanta into play isn't as much of a win against Esper as it is against, like, say, Grixis, because Esper has access to Mortify. Probably can never have enough negates in this matchup. This Negate is just so beautiful. It's beautiful, that's for sure. Since Arena is pay to win, we should be winning. I agree. We've yet to draw a non-foil card. We're guaranteed to win. Stop it. I've been aggressively bidding lands with this just because I want to flip this ASAP. The sooner this stops being an enchantment, the safer it is. If anybody ever tries to tell you Magic or Arena is pay to win, the distinction that you need to make is that Magic Arena is pay to compete, just like basically every other game in the world. Even things like football and golf are paid to compete. Without spending money to buy gear, you can't partake in those sports. You can't play Magic competitively without purchasing cards to play the game. Yeah, very likely they have Absorb. Don't tuck my search. I guess if they tuck my search, I shock this and untap and play Thousand Year Storm. Could be worse. Do I just windmill Thousand Year Storm here? I think I do, right? Nothing in life is free, not even that lunch from your in-laws. More like, especially not that lunch from your in-laws. It resolved. I mean, they are a Mortified deck, right? So, like, this getting into play doesn't guarantee we get to use it next turn by any means. I'm gonna wait to shock this so I can use this to kick up the storm count next turn. How badly do I need to guarantee this off the table? Pretty badly. So I think I lead on op tier so that way I can double shock this. Is it mission briefing? I think it's mission briefing. Oh, I could have shocked mission briefing shocked, huh? I've tapped my lands wrong now. Oh, I could have set a land up to growth spiral, huh? Yeah, that's a good one too. All right, I'm gonna do that. And then I think I'm going to let this other mission briefing resolve before I cast this. So that way I can set up a Hinterland Harbor for at least one hit. Well, I guess if I miss a red source here, the Thief of Sanity hits me. But wait, in response to this one, I can opt now, right? Oh, that sucks. It clicked through it. I don't know why it didn't. I thought it lets me respond to my own things there. It was letting me do that earlier. So I wanted to opt before that second copy of Growth Spiral resolves. That way I could have put 2 lands into play. Well, I thought I didn't need full control mode to make this happen. But I was wrong. X Carmenova. Thanks for the 20 months. I appreciate that. Welcome back. Oh, it's because I don't have a manual stop in the phase I'm in. That's it. So if I'd have had a stop here, it would have given me a chance to respond to each of them. That's the difference, I think. You're right. I'm pretty sure that's the difference. That's the difference. Because when I was in my end step, I had a stop in my end step. So, it's worth noting here that if I would have had the stop there, I would have cast this up before this shock, which would have let me kill this and would let me draw a bunch of extra cards. So there's a good chance I'd have won this game if I'd have had that stop in. We're not guaranteed to lose it just yet, but I'd have had a much better chance if I'd have had that stop. I'd have another land in play right now, and this Teferi would have been dead. Yikes. Alright, what are we naming? They could name Wilderness Reclamation. There's a lot of things they could name here. The mission briefing was kind of absurd there. Someone earlier had said when they played this archetype, mission briefing was always the best card. Mission briefing with 1,000-Year Storm out is kind of absurd. I mean, we didn't show them Niv in game 1. They didn't see Niv-Mizzet game 1. Oh, there's one in my bin. Oh, nice sideboard card. Nice sideboard card. All right, I'm going to board in one of these because they're egoing us. The classic cast unboard ego and concede. The classic cast unboard ego and then concede. Oh, I don't think they named anything. They went in the tank and then they conceded. I don't know what I want to cut here. All of these cards seem good. Maybe I don't want this. Yeah, maybe I don't want that. I'm just going to bring in the extra shock on the draw against Thief of Sanity. I don't know what I'm doing here. We're by no means an expert. Deal. Seeing has all of our colors in it. So we got 2 ugly cards. Try. Land. We have a good play on turn 2, even after they thought erasure us, which is great. It's really all you could ask for. Like, having a strong turn 2 after they thought erasure you is ideal. I assume we're gonna lose treasure map. Really? So they must not have Mortify, huh? Hopefully they thought erasure us again next turn. Esper and Miss land drops. Name a more iconic duo. Man, this is really unfortunate. If we win this game, I have to play another match. Is that what I agreed to? Did I agree to that? I think I agreed to that. Why did I agree to that? Mistakes were made, chat. Mistakes were made. Yes, you did. Yep. Yep. Get in the ugly corner, Hinterland Harbor, and stay there, please. I don't know, last time you did this, you conceded. Can you do that again? 1,000-year storm. Yep. Yep. Deal. They're gone. You got him. They took the card our deck's named after, Chad. How could we possibly win? The game's over. I should concede, right? They took the card our deck's named after. This is actually the best card in the deck for anybody who's wondering. This one right here. Did I just cast this? I think I'm gonna wait a turn on him. Now, if I wait a turn, I can Chemister's Insight. Yeah, if they thought erasure me, I feel bad, but like this gets a Mortify out of their hand most likely, and like next turn I can Niv plus Chemister's Insight in the same turn while blowing up minimal treasures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this is 8. So it'll only take me 2 treasures to Niv plus Insight. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Easy game, easy life. Listen, there's 4 of them for a reason, chat. There's four of him for a reason. Big dirty dragon. Big dirty dragon loves you, okay? It's similar to Hydroid Crisis. The Niv begots Niv. We have Vraska's Contempt here. That's not the Negate I wanted for Christmas. I can still draw a Negate, right? Because this land comes into play untapped. Hey, I mean, here we are.
The crueler the opponent, the sweeter the victory. Welcome here.
Oh, they took my Chemister's insights. That's really unfortunate. All right, who are you getting back? You getting back my Niv? Gonna be a close one, chat. The fact that we don't have Azcanta going, this game's a big deal. Definitely a big deal. Oh, I guess she's up to 5, huh? Bait. One could argue I was a master at baiting. Wow! What a tilt! What a tilt! What a T-I-L-T tilt. Are they still dead? They're still dead, right? I have another draw in here. Yeah, I have a draw coming up. Everybody keep calm. Keep calm, nobody move. All right, whew. Whew, I had to play another match now. God dang it. Oh, Magic, you're a cruel. All right, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm gonna play the last match. I promise I'm gonna play the last match. I need to pee first. I'll be right back. Is Jeff ever coming back? I'm worried. Last game will be 30 seconds long against a perfect draw from White Weenie. Would not complain. I always wash my hands, not some kind of filthy animal. There's no sink next to the bucket. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yikes! We queued into a good deck. Alright, alright. Search. It is an odd start for White Weedy, you're not wrong. Alright, need to find some Lava Coils and some Shocks here ASAP, keep ourselves alive. I'm supposed to ditch that. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's definitely the most important part card. The deck's a good time, right? We've thoroughly exceeded expectations at 4-1. We had some great games of Magic. We had some sweet turns where we drew our entire deck. It's all you can really ask for. Vivian Reed kills Search. Search is gonna have to take one here for the team. Really? We're not killing Search. All right. Well, all right. If they kill the Reclamation here, I could 1,000-Year Storm next turn, but even that doesn't seem super useful. Oh, why aren't you an instant?
This is nothing.
So Search flips next turn, which puts me to 6 mana. I assume we're going to see a Crisis for 4 here, which Lava Coil can kill. So I'm going to get a couple more turns. Search is going to flip, and I'm going to get a couple more turns. The downside here is this Vivian is on 3. Probably Deadzo here.
No one knows the wilds like I do.
Listen, Radagast, I have faith that we are by no stretch of the imagination about to win this match. Yeah, that's what I was looking for right there. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody. Found the out. Alright, onward, upward, backward, forward. Yikes. Not exciting, but fine. I guess it's actually pretty good. 2 lands growth spirals, hard to pass up. What decks do you want to run Devious Cover-Up in, or is the payoff not worth it? We played a blue-white control deck with Devious Cover-Up in it that was kind of reasonable. If you're looking for an example, you can check back on my YouTube. Hey, John, thanks for the 4-month resub. I really appreciate that. Thanks for keeping me employed here. Welcome back. I want to do this in response. I want to just get my land into play guaranteed here. It's the best card in my hand. I don't want them to take it. You can just link to it, Ace Crush. Links are enabled in chat. Rules for links here are very simple. Act like an adult, you'll be treated like an adult. Act like a child, you'll be treated like a child. Perfect. We act like a child and we get taken to Disney. Did Jeff already give the deck of the day? If you like memes, this is the deck of the day. If you're looking for something that's remotely competitive, the Esper Angels deck is the deck of the day. I think I'm probably going to tag them both. They were good in different ways. I like the use of their Disdainful Stroke there while they're missing land drops. Just like, use it or lose it, basically. Stop me from generating some advantage here. You need like a meme of the week category. I'm gonna go ahead and shock this in response, just in case it turns into a 4-3. And again, this is one of the awkward parts about this deck versus the good Temur Reclamation deck that we've talked about a little bit, is that this deck, like, if we were playing Expansion Explosion in our deck, it would just be as simple as we hope we draw Expansion Explosion here because then we likely win because we gas up. But with this 1000-Year Storm deck, we have to like draw Storm and then draw a series of cantrips after it. Opponent notably keeping the Vivian even though they don't have a land drop. Just because they know Vivian's really good from this position. Alright, and then this is actually one of the two things I want here. So I think with staring down the Vivian, I'm actually going to go ahead and hold it in my hand here. Because with the Wilderness Reclamation in play, I guess she's going to kill the Wilderness Reclamation. If she doesn't, and I draw a cantrip, the 1000-Year Storm can kill them next turn.
Restoration was painless.
And now I can drop the 1000-Year Storm and not have to worry about Vivian killing it this turn, because she's a 2. So then our hope next turn is we draw an Opt or a Chemister's Insight, and then we Lava Coil this and then start gassing up. Or a Growth Spiral or something like that. We want to kill their thing and then like cantrips into cantrips. Alright, we're done here. Look at that, we hit the 4-2. I was expecting to go 1 and 2, so like that thoroughly exceeded expectations. Growth Spiral is a card that was really, really good. This is the first time we played a 1000-Year Storm deck and it felt reasonable, and Growth Spiral was a big part of that. Again, from a purely competitive perspective, this is almost certainly worse than the Expansion Explosion iteration that's been going around and doing well in lots of tournaments. That's going to be it for me for today, folks. Tomorrow and then Friday is going to be our last day of Standard without War cards, so got about 8 or 9 more Standard decks that we're going to finish up between tomorrow and Friday. And then next week, War releases on Thursday. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week is going to be all Modern days. So I can kind of pile through that queue before we dive into a bunch of 8, 9, and 10 hour Standard streams. The deck queue is open for War submissions since almost the entire set is spoiled. So if you've got a sweet deck idea that you put together for subscribers, it's only $10 to get something added to the queue so we can get it played on stream at some point. Thanks as always everyone for watching. Remember you can check out my website and other stuff for more great videos from me today. Otherwise I'm going to find someone else streaming Constructed here to give a host to before I'm done. It was a fantastic league. And the Day 9 TV is live now. Sweet. I ran into him. So go ahead and enjoy Day 9. He's great people.